Hey Faith family, it's Brother Mario. I pray you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to record a video to talk about spiritual attacks, specifically when you're trying to do something for the Lord. In the last day, I really came under spiritual attack, specifically because I did a video where I was having a debate with an atheist. If you haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and leave it pinned up in the comments. But before I did this dialogue and debate, man, oh man, did the devil come after me. One of the things is we're going to recognize this because the Bible affirms in the book of Ephesians that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And so the enemy can do really weird stuff. And for me, and I'd like to hear your own thoughts, it's always really weird when he attacks. So just to give you what happened, I was on my way. I'm right now moving out of the home that I'm in into a new place, and I was packing the lights and the equipment. And before I ended up closing the door, I didn't even realize I ended up cutting off the adapter. So my light went garbage, useless. And so there I am before the dialogue, trying to figure out how to get some lighting because I was sitting there in the dark. Anyways, everything worked out, but it's just like one irritation after another. And the reason is because when I engage in these dialogues with people, they're very fruitful in terms of people coming to the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, all I'm doing is planting seed, but oftentimes there are many viewers who are going to view these debates and end up coming to the Lord. I don't know if you know Stephen Bankars, an ex-New Ager, but that's one of the ways that he came to the Lord, is he would go on YouTube and watch dialogues and debates between atheists and Christians on YouTube, and God used that in a mighty way. So the devil doesn't like it when we do good works for the Lord, and I see this all the time. And now, not only that, if you were on Instagram when I was doing it, one of the atheist's followers, a Satanist, came in and was so disturbing. I mean, I didn't see it, so I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention to the conversation. I found out afterwards by a few of you messaging me and people telling me that there was a Satanist in there saying some absolutely sick and twisted things to distract us from the conversation. So that's what Satan loves to do. He loves to be an irritant. And another area that I commonly see this manifesting is, for those of you who don't know, since I went into recovery, I started a recovery process 2 years ago. I help and minister to men who are struggling with addiction, substance abuse, alcoholism, whatever. And man, the stuff that happens when I'm trying to help them is just weird. And there's just no other way to equate it but to spiritual phenomenon. Listen, the spirit realm is very real. Christians, we need to recognize that the enemy is a spiritual enemy. We have three enemies, basically. We have the devil and his fallen angels, spiritual beings, familiar spirits that the Bible would refer to. We have the world, its institutions, its trends, all that stuff, the music, entertainment industry, the world. And we also have our own flesh, okay? The man or the woman in the mirror. Until Jesus comes back and we inherit our glorified bodies, we're going to struggle against the lust of the flesh, all right? So we have these three enemies, but this one in particular, I'm just referencing to the spiritual phenomenon. I'm curious to know, what are some things that you've noticed, whether it's in ministry or just in your walk with God, that the devil does to make your walk with God difficult by sending either distractions, stumbling blocks, causing things to go weird and not according to plan, and just really setting you off in terms of I'm right before this thing. I got it at 7:30 and I'm trying to figure out lighting. I couldn't find a pen to write down kind of a structure. It was all last minute. Now that's my fault, but just weird stuff. It's just, yeah. So what have you had happen to you? I'd love to know. So leave it in the comments. And if you haven't already, check out the dialogue with the atheist, Jeff. It was really, really fruitful. And I'll be happy to have him on again. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Stay vigilant and fear no evil.